you doing today? How is your weather? Hopefully, Misty is okay. Didn't see her normal post, but I know there's some bad weather out her way. We are having a pretty good day. It looks like it's going to be a little hotter today, so we haven't went for our daily walk, but we'll see. We might have to wait till later to go on that. But anyway, hey, Amy. Thank y'all for joining me. Today's going to be a little bit of a tight schedule. I just have tons of stuff at the day job to work on. So, but I did get some stuff loaded. I have been busy working on the open season as well. So if you don't know about open season, that's happening Friday through Sunday, where we're selling anything, everything goes. And let's just say I found a lot of boots, brand new boots I have never wore. So yeah, those need to go. All I can say in my defense is when I used to have to go into the office, I was a little bit of a fashionista. So, I had every kind of boot that you could think of, but we don't need all those boots. So be sure to check out my show. I'm going to be on Saturday at 5 Central. Still adding things, still got quite a few things that I would like to let you see, ponder, think about before I move them to other places. But anyway, so today I did kind of like, hey Beth, hey Felicia. Today I did kind of like a hodgepodge of stuff. Kind of the way I'm approaching things right now is I'm going through some bins that are readily available to me because I'm trying to sort and get more stuff straightened out down in the basement dungeon, as we like to call it. So it's all stuff, it needs to get listed. So that's how I'm trying to approach the chaos that is down there right now. So, alrighty. So first up, we're going to start with these Bradley dolls. So, because those are basically in the way, they need to get listed. So I thought I will bring them here. If no one's interested in them, that's completely fine. I have to get them listed regardless, but I will give y'all first dibs on them before they go out to other platforms. And y'all, I want to tell you, those pillowcases, those embroidered eagle pillowcases that I showed y'all last week, they sold in 5 minutes of listing. So that was pretty crazy. All right. So first up, I have this Bradley Big Eye Miss May in a little pink dress. She's got her little millinery flowers. Look at her. She still has her original tag on her, the little bloomers. These were all made in Korea that I have. So it was like somebody's whole collection got donated that day. So I'm going to start her at 14. There are no rips, stains, tears. Whoever owned these dolls took really good care of them. I remember having Big Eye dolls when I was a teenager. So I didn't have many, but I had a few. So we're going to start the auction with her, Miss May. The little Bradley Big Eye with their iconic eyes. They always look so sad. I don't know. And I have one really big one as well downstairs that I need to get listed because I'm trying to resituate some of that shelving down there, and that particular doll is taking up space. So those are going to be getting listed. All right, next up, I have, from what I looked up, she's referred to as Carrie, Miss April, and she is very Gone with the Wind type look and feel. Like she has that bonnet, that classic Southern bonnet. Has her tag as well. And she is in a peach colored dress and matching lace. She's also in Korea. No rips, tears, or stains to them. So we're going to start her as well for 14. And I know these aren't for everybody, but like I said, I wanted to bring them here first before I cross post them. I do give a better price point on Vamp than when I list them up on the other platforms. Now these will all head to the Buy It Now. So if you do choose later, that you want one, they are certainly going to be available in the Buy It Now. Alrighty, the next one I have is, she is a little bit different. She is also a Bradley, but she is a musical one. So she has no chips to any of her hands, face. She also has her original tag, Bradley, but she plays Love Story. So she rotates as she plays the song Love Story. But again, she's in amazing shape. I do believe this whole collection belonged to one individual because there were so many. I've never seen so many in one place at one time. So we're going to start her at $12. If anybody is interested in her. And there is her sticker down below, made in Korea. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, there is a very distinct collector market for these dolls. Alrighty, thank you for looking at her. And then the last Bradley that I will bring today is going to be the patriotic one. She is Miss July. Again, she's the Bradley Big Eye doll, still has her original sticker, but she is in red, white, and blue. No rips, tears, or stains to her at all. And I always love, like, even on the details, they even have their shoes on them, which I always thought was kind of funny because you don't see her shoes, but it is there nevertheless. So we're going to start her at 14, perfect for a patriotic display. And she is running now. I just think their eyes are always so realistic. They're so soulful, whenever you look at them, you can just feel the emotion whenever I look at their faces. So, alrighty. So, like I said, those will head to the Buy It Now if anybody changes their mind on them. Then, next up, let's see. What shall we do? I think that we will do this little cat chime. I found this in one of my boxes when I was going through it. I have no idea when I got it, where it came from, but this one is made in Taiwan, and it's basically like a door chime, when somebody would come in. I don't know if you can hear, but it plays a little bit of music. Now, whoever owned this before did convert it with magnets, so it can hang on like your refrigerator door if you want, or maybe your exterior door is metal, not wood, but you can hang it or you can put it on your magnetic surface. Now, it did have a little bit of paint loss right here, but that's easy enough to fix with just, a little Sharpie. But other than that, it's in really good condition, and it still has its Taiwan sticker on it. So we're going to start this for $8. Super little cute if you have a little tuxedo cat. And again, I have no idea where this came from. I started digging through those bins and I'm just like, what is this? I found a whole bunch of etched pink Bohemia glass that I'm just like, where'd that come from? So, more to come on that. So, thank you for looking at that. Then, let's see. I have also, let's bring a piece of jewelry. So, I do not know where to attribute this, but it is absolutely stunning. So I'm going to turn y'all around so that you can see it better. But I have this gold tone, and they're more like a lilac colored rhinestone. So you have this really large cabochon in the middle, surrounded by all of these smaller rhinestones. It's in really good shape. There's no maker's mark anywhere on this. But look at that profile on this. And it's large. She is large. So again, it's like a very, very pale purple lilac. Let me fix that glass before I get poked on it. But I just thought it was beautiful. I don't see any chips to that large cabochon at all. So we're going to start this one. This one is going to start at 16. And we're going to start the auction on it. And it is running. Like I said, it's really big. And it's so pretty. It's not a color I come across very often. So, it was in a bin next to me, and I was like, we need to get that listed. So, alrighty. Thank you for looking at that one. And then, also have, while we're doing jewelry, I also have this, I'm calling it like a snowflake. But look at this. Look how pretty this is. So it is silver tone filigree with your clear rhinestones that are all prong set. Look at the back. Look how pretty that back is. Again, no maker mark on this, but it is so, so pretty. And it is a really nice size as well. But it's just like to me, like a snowflake. So we're going to start this one at 14, and it is running now. Has anybody got any plans for Father's Day? Look at that profile on it. It's just beautiful. I love this one because it just looks like motion, you know, with having those different layers to it. So, okay, thank you. Like I said, all of this will be moving to the Buy It Now. And if you ever see something in my Buy It Now and it disappears, is because, frankly, I do cross post to other platforms. So if it sells somewhere else, it does get removed. Sometimes things like those pillowcases sell within minutes, which was kind of crazy. I wasn't really expecting that. All right, next up. I showed y'all this, I can't remember if it was last week or the week before. Whoops. This little sweet little enamel dachshund with the one clear Jimmy eye and the rhinestones on the holly branch. So he is just living his best life. He has got that holly branch and he is just running off. He does even stand. So even if you didn't want to wear him as a pin, you could stand him in a display, which I thought was very unique. No maker mark at all on him, but he is very well done. I tried to research him, but I could not find another one like him. He has rhinestones on his collar, but I thought he was super cute, you know? So I was like, we need to list him. So he is going to be $14. Didn't see any chips or anything to his paint, which was very unusual because I think he was in a junk drawer lot, which I was like, how did he not get damaged in there? So we're going to start him at 14. You know, my dad had a dachshund when we lived in Greece, and he did a picture of her on a white flaccata rug, and I think she was called Flea on a Flaccata. And I believe he won an award for that picture. But I love dachshunds. I've always wanted to have one, but you know, stars and moons never really aligned for that. All right, thank you for your consideration on that one. Then we're going to do this blue enamel flower. Again, great if you're doing a patriotic display. She is rather large. Like, here's the palm of my hand. She is really big. So it's navy blue with rhinestones in the center. Here's the back of her, classic Y back. I didn't see any damage at all to the paint anywhere. So we're going to run this starting at 14. And she is running now for this large navy blue enamel flower. You know, usually when you come across these, they're always nicked somewhere. It's hard to find them anymore without any sort of damage to them. All right, thank you for looking. And we have 2 more pieces of jewelry that I'll do. This one, I found variations of it in other places, but I couldn't find one that looked exactly like it. So I don't know if it had like a, you know, sometimes when they release things, there's a whole like theme and there's multiple, you know, pieces in that collection. But we have this one. So this one is more of like an aqua enamel with this little cabochon in the middle, gold tone. It is so pretty in person. It just, I cannot really tell you how much prettier it is in person. Here's the back. And this is a heavy piece. It's not signed, but it is very well made. And like I said, I've seen similar pieces, but not the exact piece anywhere. So I haven't really been able to figure out who the maker was on this. I don't know why they just don't sign all our jewelry and make our lives a lot easier, right? But this one is going to start at 16. I did go off comps for the similar pieces in this collection. And it is running now for 16. There's no damage whatsoever to her, but I am a sucker for this color. It is pretty much one of my favorite colors. Alrighty, thank you for looking at that. I think next week, Felicia, I'm going to have to bring a couple of pieces that I'm kind of questioning who the maker could be or the error. There are just some absolutely gorgeous pieces that I have. I think you'll be excited when you see them. So, all right. And the last piece of jewelry that I'm bringing is this Mamselle S brooch. So look at that. It's that brushed gold tone with kind of like that wheat design in the middle. So it is a monogram S. Here's the back. Here is the maker's mark, Mamselle. So yeah, I thought that was really cute. So we're going to start this one at $8. But I just thought this is one of the things that I have been wanting to do is like a kind of like what I want to assemblage of items in some antique bubble frames that I have. And I got the idea from, let me turn y'all around. I got the idea from a trip that I took to Iowa to do the bridges of Madison County. And we stayed at the White Lion Inn, which was a historical antebellum style home. And she had in each room those bubble frames, but she had like collages in there. And I thought something like that would be really pretty. Like what I want to do is one for my Mima, where I have her her wedding ring, her compact, things of that nature. And then I have also like my dad's little really small school book that I want to put in there. And you also put like a photo in with it. And they come out just amazing. And one day, I have all the things. I just need to find the time. Who has time these days, right? So, let's see. Next up, let's do these. I absolutely love these. So, I love a good silhouette. And a lot of times the ones that you'll see are the portraits. But I came across this set. And this initially reminded me like a sailor outfit. But it is called the Gift Bearer. And then you have the mom with the son. But look, it looks like he's in a little sailor, outfit to me. So I just thought that was adorable. And the frame, I absolutely love these old frames. So this one is by Reliance. So it is just a perfect size in a gallery wall. So we are going to start this one for 18. These do go, if you look up the Reliance frames, they do go for a pretty penny. Hey, Penny Sue. So we're going to start this one at 18. Again, I just love this size. Who else has a whole bunch of pictures for a gallery wall that they haven't completed? Thank you for looking at that. That one will come to the buy it now. Then I have another one that is my absolute favorite. Can you see? I have bins of projects. Well, let's just say we're going to be having a come to Jesus meeting with ourselves. What are we really going to get done? What's really important? You know what I mean? So I have this reverse foil silhouette of this couple. Look at this. His pants are the foil. Her dress has the foil accents. It's the courting couple. I think there were, I know there was one more in the series. I can't remember if there were more. But look how small this frame is. This is a very old frame. It is absolutely gorgeous. Here's the back. Perfect size for those gallery walls. So this one is going to start at 18. I was able to find this couple. Like I said, the series does go higher for this couple, but I'm going to start it at 18. It does have your little hook drilled in. That's also another indicator of the age, as it is not mounted on the back. Absolutely gorgeous. So, alrighty, and I'm going to be completely transparent. This may or may not head to the buy it now. I have to decide because I have an antique bedroom. And in that antique bedroom, I tend to put Victorian decor in there, and I also have like a area designated for the morning hair wreath, things, all of that nature. This may or may not end up in that room. I really need to get that room organized and make some decisions on what's going to remain in that room. So this one may not head to the buy it now right away. I'm just saying. Oh, you can't keep everything, right? So next up. When are you gonna come see me, Pacey? You gotta come see me. I should have had your way sometime. We can go to the bins together. All right, next up, I have this Goble angel holding a lamb and another lamb at her feet. This is a little font. No chips or cracks to her. From what I understand, I think this was like in the 70s, that particular mark dates back to, but she's in perfect condition. She's a little bit harder to find. There's another one out there, I think, at the boy holding the lamb with a cross behind. But this one with the angel was a little bit harder to find. So I am going to start her at 28. She is absolutely stunning. I have another font that I was going to bring, but then when I started doing my limited research, I think it's something special. So I have to do more research for that font. All right. Thank you for looking at her. I do have it here, and I can show you, and I can I'll talk about it just to let y'all know. It may be coming to a future sale as soon as I can do more research. It is this one. So this is all brass. This is all brass on like kind of like a cherry wood. But from what I have researched, these seem to date back to France, and they go for quite a bit of money if this one is the one I think it is. So, but before, I bring it to a sale, I do need to do a little bit more research on it. But look at the patina on it. It is so good. This is all just nailed in. So it is quite older. So, but I had no idea how old it was until I started like researching it. And I was like, wow, that's something special. So next up, and it's probably a good thing my daughter isn't down here because, we have a thing for the orange kitties. I have a ginger striped tabby. She is a Stife. She still has all her original tags as well as her ear tag. She's in amazing shape. No stains. Nothing wrong with her. She's so soft. But I thought I would bring it here. And I'm going to start it at 40. And that is due to all of the tags still being on it. If it was missing its little tags and stuff, it would be a bit lower. But this is in line with what they do run. So we're going to start her at $40. That's the most expensive thing. Look at that face. Made me a little sad when I was looking at it because I couldn't help but think about my daughter's cat, Jinx, was an orange tabby. Then Jack, of course, was an orange tabby. I only have one orange tabby left. So it's kind of sad. But, I'm like, that's not exactly something you can snuggle, what I mean. So I find her a little different one that she can snuggle with. So the last item that I'm going to have in today's auction before I give you a sneak peek at what I still need to add to the open season is this 1960s Revere desktop globe by Rapology. Look this out. So this is the older one. You have the Union of the Soviet Republic. There are no dents, chips, cracks, no rust at all to this. Here is the tag. The base is in excellent condition as well. So I was quite shocked to find that when I was out sourcing that day because, globes are pretty popular these days. So I did snag it. So we are going to start this one at 18. And it is running now for your consideration. This will move to the buy it now. But, I find the blue one occasionally, but I haven't found this one before. And it's really pretty. Perfect size for a man cave. All right. Thank you for your consideration on that. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at what I need to get listed still for our open season. I have some costume jewelry rings that I'm going to be bringing. So some of these are stamped. So I believe the majority of these came from like QVC type sales. So there's going to be a wide variety of styles and price points. But I love these kind of rings because then you can just wear them wherever and you don't really worry so much about, if they get lost or damaged. but they're pretty enough that, I mean, they're not Walmart rings. We'll just say that, and I will be looking at the markings on them and include that along with sizes. And look, see, if you wanted to go somewhere, like you wanted to travel or something, and you don't want to bring your original ring, you get something like this. Like my cousin was on a flight and she took off all her jewelry, stuck it in a bag. And it was like family heirloom rings. Like we're talking some major diamonds. She then deplaned and forgot to grab the bag. And when she turned around to go get it, well, all the rings were gone out of her bag. So they are pretty sure either whoever cleaned the plane or the flight attendants, it was crew that took it. And they never did search those people. It was just crazy. So, but yeah, so that's why you would wear things like that when you're traveling. And we're going to have this one. That's a good layering ring. We'll have this one, which is the pear shape. I'm going to have this one. And then we have this one. And then this one. This is really cute. And these are great even for like, a teenager as well. And I gotta lie, my daughter was eyeballing some of these. Look at this one. Look how pretty that one is. And some of these are stamped. I mean, they're stamped with that 925, but I think it's like that electric plating over them. Like I said, I do believe most of these are like from like QVC. And then you have this one. So I will be getting these listed and open season along with if there's any maker marks. There were a couple in here that I know are from Taiwan, and so technically they could be on VAMP, but I'm just going to do them during the open season. Hey, Kim, how are you? And then we have this one. And they're all in really good shape. Like I said, this one is KGE. I think I looked these up at one point, trying to understand. I'm doing good, doing good. We have that one. I love that one. That one's so pretty. And this one is stamped. Remember. Yeah. So that one. And we have this one. Look how pretty this one is. Now I was trying to figure out, would that be like moonstone, or would it be like, the simulating like an opal? Yeah, it is, because you got that opal look to it, right? You can see it right there. I thought that setting is so pretty on this one. And then the last one is this peridot. How pretty that one is. And that one had a stamp as well on it. So those are becoming to open season, as well as all of those brand new boots, both riding style and ankle. I'm going to have a whole bunch of maxi dresses in there. I've got a brand new gift set, Bath and Body, the makeup white towels. We're basically going through every room in the house and pulling stuff. So it'll be a pretty big variety. So just keep an eye on my show for Saturday. Yeah, Kim, I'm really excited to see what everybody's bringing. I have some essential oils. So if you like, putting those out in your house, I'm going to have those. I'm not going to ship any candles though. And I mean, I have a huge stash of candles, Bath and Body candles, but it is getting hot here, so I'm not shipping any candles. Those might come for the winter. But yeah, I was trying to think of what else that I was bringing. It's some home decor. I have several home decor pieces that I am still adding as well to that. Yeah. So, like I said, if you're interested in anything newer that's not 25 years or older, open season is going to be all that type of items, Friday through Sunday. Anything goes, except for, like, of course, used, like, you can't do used perfumes. You cannot do used or expired makeup. But other than that, most of it's pretty common sense on what will be there. But it's going to be a great time. Looking forward to it. So that is all I had for y'all today. Like I said, I'll be moving everything over to the Buy It Now. And I think next weekend, I have a whole bunch of stained glass that needs to get sorted through. I have tons of cake toppers, vintage cake toppers, like 2 tubs that need to get sorted. I found a whole bin full of pink glass. Maybe we'll get to that. So, yeah. So stay tuned for what I start throwing into that. Or we just might, I don't know, maybe we'll go on another sorting adventure. Who knows? I am just really focused right now on getting organized down there. So I'm kind of excited about some stuff that I have planned. But with that, I am going to let y'all go. Oh, Penny Sue. What? Hey, y'all know a friend of mine just posted that they bought a building down in a little small town in Kansas City, and she posted up pictures. They're going to live in the upstairs, which has already been redone. It is gorgeous. We're talking the barn doors on the rooms, the wood floor. It's incredible. And then the downstairs, they're going to have as their online sales and potentially open up a storefront. I am so jealous. I am crazy jealous of them. Because last year, another friend of mine bought an old church building that they're renovating and turning the downstairs into their eBay, and their upstairs will be their living space. But they have a lot of work on their hands, but they're young. But I'm super jelly, super jelly of that. I had told my mom all along, I just needed to buy the mansion down the road from her because it had been on the market forever. It has a pool and everything. And I was like, I live upstairs. I can invite all of y'all to do a pop-up downstairs. There was a big enough area where we could all have like a little room and do a pop-up. Not saying it's not out of the realm of possibilities one day, but Airbnb maybe, vintage Airbnb. It could happen. So, all righty, guys. With that, I'm going to let you go. I'm not sure if anybody is on yet. I know somebody was coming on at noon, but I need to get back to the office. I have an insane schedule right now. So, yeah. But with that, I'll catch y'all in the shows. And if you saw anything that you're interested in, you can always reach out to me, make me an offer. I'll entertain offers as well. So, all right, guys, y'all have a wonderful day. It's kind of quiet right now. Nobody's out there playing pickleball. It's too hot. But I will catch you on the next one. Bye now.